My fellow Nigerians, I want to talk about something, and that thing is okay. Let me start it this way. You know, most of us have used the button phones, and we have also used Android phones. There's a basic difference between a button phone and Android phone. Even on the Android phone, you have Android 4, Android 5. I think WhatsApp no longer functions in Android 4. It's from Android 5. I don't know the names. I know one is Lollipop, whatever, and all that. I don't really know. Now, what you can do with an Android 15, I think the latest Android is Android 15. There are certain things you cannot do with Android 4. Like, for instance, I know WhatsApp doesn't work on Android 4 again. And it's just like iOS. What you can do with the current version of iOS, you can't do with old iOS tabs or iOS phones. I have one tab, one iPad. It uses iOS 9.3.5. There are a lot of apps I can't download. There are a lot of things I can't do, and it's very frustrating. Now, if we leave the Android and iOS, let's get to the button phone. When you're using a button phone, the only thing you can do is to send text, receive text, make calls, receive calls. You're limited in a lot of things that you can do. Why? Because it's not your fault, it's the fault of the phone. The phone doesn't have the mechanism, the modality to access or connect to certain things that you want to do. So you are then limited. Now, let's look at Nigeria as a country and look at our operating system that is in our brain. I think that we need to reset that operating system. We need to reset it. For some people, maybe we should, no, I don't want to be violent. But I think that this brain, some people need to knock them for them to understand that there's a need for a reset. There's a need for mental reset. Because the mental model, the principles, the philosophies with which a lot of us work is very wrong, very negative. I don't even understand. There's a fundamental difference between how things are achieved and how things are not achieved. If we take a clue from the white man, or if we take a clue from developed nations, you find out that one thing that differentiates them is that these people are always thinking of what to do to benefit the society. They're thinking of, how do we make this society a better place? How do I invent things? How do I create this? Now, we are more of consumers. We just consume, whatever they bring, we'll take. Intellectually, we're not even asking questions. We're not doing research. We don't want to go to anywhere. We're just comfortable where we are, operating in that button phone operating system. Using the button phone operating system. And that can never take us anywhere. The time has come for us to rethink and start moving with a new perspective. A perspective that fits the modern world that we're existing in. A perspective where you are thinking of what to create, what to do, what to make life better. Not thinking this negativity of nothing good can ever come out of Nigeria. Nigerian government is bad. This one is good. That one. Look, if you keep complaining, you will see more reasons to complain. Because just listen to the news for 10 minutes any day. And you will complain. In fact, you can listen to news in the morning and your day is ruined. Because the things you hear from the news is so appalling, it's so irritating, it's so mind-boggling that you start wondering, these people doing these things, are they human beings? Are they created in the image of God? Or is it devil that created this type? So, I think that we need a mental reset. We need to straighten things out. We need to focus on the future and create that future. We need to understand that we can visualize a greatness for ourselves and we achieve it. Because life, one of the principles of life is that whatsoever you think, you will achieve. That's why people can create nuclear bombs and use it to bomb people that are praying every day. They have taught it. I'm not saying you should go and create something to destroy people, but we need to rework on Nigeria and create a better Nigeria. Because I believe that we have what it takes. There are great minds amongst us. There are minds that, if given the right opportunity, if given the right platform, we will excel even more than America, Russia, China, or anybody. But it's because we are operating with a button phone mentality. We've not come to that Android operating system. So that's why a lot of things are going wrong. So what I want you to do now is to look at yourself and look at your mentality, look at your mindset. Is it constructive? Is it creating solutions for Nigeria? Or are you part of those people creating more problems for Nigeria? And you are calling the government, because the government is the scapegoat that everybody is calling. Look into yourself. Are you worthy enough to want to create something? Do you believe in yourself enough to know that you will create that thing and you will achieve it? That's what I want you to look at. So please, let us reframe our mind. Let us delete that operating system that we are operating with and work with a new operating system, because that's how we're going to create a greater Nigeria. Believe in Nigeria. If you don't believe in Nigeria, then you are part of the problems of Nigeria. So I want you to believe in Nigeria. Believe that we can make it. Okay? Believe in Nigeria. Change the operating system and we will achieve greatness, because it is possible. It is super possible. I believe in Nigeria, and I also believe in you. And I want you to believe in you, because we can make it. Cheers.